So, welcome everyone. This is yoga for deep flap or anyone who's had any surgery or about to have surgery. My name is Jen, and today we're going to just find a nice comfortable space. I've got my yoga mat here, and we'll use a yoga strap or a towel, something for the hands, and then maybe a few blankets or pillows. And we're actually going to start standing today. So once you have your space set up, just make sure you're not going to hit anything with your arms. There's no small animals or shoes around you that you could step on. My cat's outside right now, so I'm safe. Good. All righty. Perfect. And we're just going to take our fingers to the tops of the shoulders for a moment. Take a big breath in. And as we exhale, just roll your shoulders back and just feel those shoulders a little bit. Feel those fingers working on our breathing. Breathe in and out. Some nice gentle rolls here. Good. Perfect. And then let your arms come down. Just roll your wrists in one direction and the other direction. Very good. We'll take our ear down to the shoulder and breathe in. And as we breathe out, draw that chin down towards your chest. Feel the back of the neck stretching. And then we'll inhale on the other side and exhale. Take that chin down towards your chest. And just do one more on each side. Nice. Perfect. And we'll take our feet a little wider than our hips, just so that we're comfortable. And you can let your arms hang, or I'm going to take my hands on the hips and just roll around for a moment. So even though I'm 3 years out, I still feel this little scar area kind of tighten and then release. And it's always good to move around the circular motion. It's good for the back and it's good to help heal that scar area. Good. Nice. Perfect. And then we're going to come to the top of the mat. Hands stay to your hips. Draw your elbows back a little bit, just so we start to feel this nice stretch in the chest. And then breathe in, just lift the chest for a moment. We're going to take a few deep breaths. So this nice stretchy feeling, never any pain. Good. And now keep your knees softly bent and just bring your hands down your shins. See if we can fold in half. The knees are bent, and you're welcome to interlock opposite elbows here and just sway a little side to side. Keep breathing. Very good. And we'll take our hands down, finding all fours. Now, if you're on any hardwood floor or tile, maybe you're in your kitchen, I don't know, make sure that you cushion your knees. I have carpet under here, so my knees are good, but you don't ever want to have uncomfortable knees. Not worth it. All right, so we'll start on all fours and just wag that tail side to side. Feel that nice stretch in the outer glute. Good. Come back to center and we'll exhale. Just stay in this cat pose for a moment. Exhale, round your back. Let your head release. And as you breathe in, just lift your chest, let your belly come down. Just a gentle lift of the chest. Feel that nice stretch in the front body. Good. Now moving with our breathing. Breathe out, round your back, drop your head. Breathe in, gently arching your back. And we'll do 3 more on our own, just nice and easy. One more time. Very good. Taking our knees a little wider, sit back towards a child's pose, and you can have your arms any way that's comfortable. Some people like to bend them more. Some people like to kind of just take the head down. So just do whatever feels good for you. You can put your head on the backs of your hands or your head directly down. Perfect. And just taking some nice deep breaths here. Wonderful. Let's move back up towards all fours. We're going to be on our knees just for a moment, tucking the toes under. So just tuck your toes under. So toenails down. We're going to tuck under. So we're pushing through the heels. Good. And now taking those hands to the hips, just like we did earlier. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest. And now just be gentle. You're going to feel this scar area. It's nice and still tight, right? So just draw your elbows back, lift your chest, feel a little more open through that front body. Perfect. And just breathe. Making lots of space. Wonderful. Come back to neutral. Untuck your toes. So the toenails are down. Come back to all fours and just wag that tail side to side. We're coming to a downward dog next. So option is down dog or even child's pose. I'll teach down dog today. Bringing the hands forward about a step. Tuck the toes, and as you breathe out, lift your hips nice and high. We're stretching the backs of the legs, the spine, and breathing here. Feeling the undersides of the arms stretching. Very good. Walking those feet forward so that we're in that fold again. Relax your head here. And now walk your hands up your shins and up your thighs. Good. Come up to standing, and we'll roll those hips one way and the other, just like we did in the warm-up. Keeping that low back happy. Good. Now just shake out your hands. Nice. So we'll pick up our strap. And then I'm going to show you, we're taking the strap behind the back. So I'll turn around so you can see. So the strap goes behind the back. Hands are a little more than shoulder distance apart and palms face away from you. And some of us might already feel this stretch, right? Because it is a big chest stretch for anyone. So option one is just to stay here, kind of let the strap rest and breathe. And option two is to breathe in, come away. Exhale, release. Good. Breathe in. Little squeeze in the upper back and then down. So we're getting that stretch through the tops of the shoulders. Stretching the chest and kind of massaging that upper back. We'll do 2 more like that. Breathing in and out. In and out. Good. So one option is to stay low and just enjoy, or you can bring your arms out and press through your knuckles and lift your chest. We'll hold this for 3 breaths. And on the last one, gently let your arms come down. Just set the strap down by your mat. We'll come back to that later. And roll your wrists in one direction and the other direction. Nice. Okay. So we're going to do a high lunge now. Get the legs nice and warm. Your right foot stays forward, hands to the hips for balance, and think about pulling your elbows back, and that will give you the stability for the upper body. And now take your left foot back and just feeling nice and strong through those legs. Good. So option one, hands can go to hips. That's a little more balanced. If you like more of a challenge, you can take your hands to the heart and press your hands together. Just make sure that right heel is down, that right knee is over the right ankle. And then if you want a little more sensation, today we're going to open our arms like wings so the thumbs are up and lift the chest just a little. Good. Nice strong lunge. 2 more breaths. Wonderful. We'll all meet together, hands to the hips, bending both knees and stepping back up to mountain. Great. And just roll it out in between. Nice and easy for those hips. Good. We'll switch sides here, everyone. Left foot forward, hands to the hips. Right foot steps back. Just finding our balance here. Lifting the chest, little squeeze in the upper back. Good. Left knee over ankle. Once we get the stability through the legs, maybe hands to the heart. And if you like the open arm option, thumbs are up. Lift the chest and breathe. 2 more breaths. Good. Hands to the hips, bend both knees for control, and now step up and just shake out the hands. Give it a few circles. Good job. Wonderful. So we're going to move closer to the ground. I'm going to put down a blanket because I like to cushion the knees a lot. Been doing yoga for a long time and my knees are still happy. So I'm going to stick with that. If you want to be close to a wall or a chair for balance, that's also an option. But we're going to keep the right foot forward, step the left foot back, and come down onto the left knee. Perfect. Good. Let's interlace our hands. Take the hands to the top of the right thigh. Walk your right foot forward a little bit so that you can bring your hips down. And now we're feeling this back hip flexor. So just relax your shoulders, that big stretch in the back leg, that scar area feels it a little bit. And breathe. You're welcome to come in and out of it a few times. We don't want to push it too much, but we want to feel the stretch. So just feel in your own body. A few more breaths. Good. Now slowly come up. Bring your right foot back a little for balance. Take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, and then take your right hand to the sacrum. So that thumb is on that long hard bone. Now for balance, push your leg into your hand and your hand into your leg. And now twisting to the right. So we're feeling the upper back. There you go. And breathe. Good. Nice. Take another big breath in and out. And on your next inhale, gently come to center. Good job. Take your hands to the inside of that front foot so that you can bring the knee back and do a little wag here, and we'll just come down into child's pose, take a break. Arms any way you like them. Just rest your head, hips towards heels, and breathe. Good. Coming up slowly. We'll do all of that on the other side. Then we'll take our left foot forward. Right knee is down. Interlacing the hands. Hands go to the top of the left thigh. Walk your left foot forward just a little bit so you can bring the hips down. And now we feel this stretch in that back hip flexor, right below that scar area. Relaxing the shoulders here. Remember, you can get a little lower or you can come back a little bit, just feeling that sensation so that you can breathe and it feels like a good stretch. There you go. Two more breaths. Wonderful. Now coming up, move your left foot towards you a little bit so you have some good balance here. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand goes to the sacrum. So breathe in and out and support right in that sacrum area. Hand goes into the thigh, thigh goes into the hand, and twist to your left. Great. Another breath in and out here. And next breath in, we come to center. Very good. Take those hands down to the inside. Bring the knee back and resting in child's pose again. You got it. Just come on down. Rock a little if your low back feels good there. Good. Now we'll slowly come to all fours, and then we're going to stretch those inner thighs a little more. Find your right leg. Your right leg will go out to the right. So you have your hip, your knee, and your ankle all in the same line. Good. Hands come down in front of you and chest faces the top of your mat. So let your foot come down flat, and this may be good enough for you. If you feel that stretch and you're good there, stay there. If you want to come lower, you'll just come onto your forearms and bring your tailbone back. So that's a deeper stretch. So you're either up here or you're lower. Good. And breathe. Good. Nice. We'll meet back with the hands and then just bring that right leg in. Feel the difference for a moment, and we'll simply do that same stretch on the other side. So the left leg comes out to the left. You've got hip, knee, and ankle all in one line. Bottom of the foot is down and breathe. And you can stay up here, or you can come down to your forearms. Nice deep breaths. Slowly press your hands, come back up, and bring that left knee in. Nice. So we're going to come all the way onto the belly. I'm going to leave my blanket here, and you don't need a blanket, but if you like a little extra cushioning, I'll show you where we're going. The pelvis will come down onto the belly, or will come down onto the belly so the pelvis is on the blanket. And then we'll move into our back bending. If you feel okay with this, you're going to take your elbow under your shoulder, palms down, and this is the Sphinx pose. Let me make sure you can see me. Good. If this is too much, bring your arms forward so there's less of a lift. See the difference? So this is higher and this is lower, but nothing on the chest. Okay, so either here or out here. And it's just a gentle stretch of the belly. There we go. And breathe. Looking down slightly towards your thumbs. We're gently opening that front body. Good. One more big breath in and out. Elbows go wider. And if you'd like, you can do a fist over a fist. And that way the chest doesn't touch, or if you're okay with your chest coming down, you can just take hand over hand and head down. And we're going to windshield wiper the legs side to side. This will release your lower back. And let your legs come down. Take a few deep breaths. Perfect. Now gently press your hands and push up to the knees. And we're going to do some seated stretches. If you want to sit on a little bit of a pillow or a blanket, that's an option. And we're going to use the strap. We'll just start in a nice, easy seat here. Good. And take a moment, just rolling around one way and the other. Keep the shoulders loose, keep the neck loose. Good. And now notice which foot is in front. You're going to lean back a little and just switch feet so your opposite foot is in front. And just roll again, gentle one way and the other. Perfect. Okay. We'll do a little bit with our upper body, taking the strap now, and I'll do this in different stages so that you can feel the difference here and how far you want to go. So option one is to take this strap in your hands about shoulder distance apart, and we're just going to move up and down gently. So you feel your shoulders strengthening here, a little movement in the upper back. Good. If that feels okay, you can go a little wider and a little higher. And we're always breathing. Good. And if that's okay, you can go a little wider and higher above your head and then down. There you go. So just see how it feels. And then I'm going to keep going because I do this movement a lot. So stay with the smaller or the larger movement. The next option, I call it a V to a W. So here's the V, and we just bend our elbows to the W. So you can see that's a really deep stretch. The upper back, the neck, and the shoulders, the armpits feel that. So we just go up and down like 3 or 4 times. There you go. Good. Or forward and back. Do what feels good in your neck and your shoulders today. There you go. And then we'll all meet back with the strap on the ground for a moment. Just take a few deep breaths here. It's a lot of movement for the upper body. And then we'll take the ear down to one shoulder and breathe in. And as we breathe out, draw that chin towards your chest. Inhaling on the other side. And exhale that chin towards your chest. And one more on each side. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to take our legs straight out in front. There we go. And you can use your strap for this or not, completely up to you. If you have a towel or strap, you can put those on the bottoms of the feet, right below the toes. And if you do have a strap, I like to roll the hands a few times so it feels nice and sturdy there. And we just lift the chest. There you go, and breathe. So we're stretching the legs and the back body here. Good. And if you don't have a strap, you can just walk your hands forward a little bit. So you feel that stretch in your mid back maybe. Keep the upper body relaxed as you come forward. And slowly coming up. Good. Now we'll take the left leg out to the left a little bit and bend your right knee. Great. And take your right hand, just like the right leg is bent, take your right hand and bend the elbow. And walk your left hand towards your left toes. There you go. And so you can keep yourself a little curled in if it feels better. If you can start to open up and lift your right elbow to the sky, push your head back and breathe. There we go. And 2 more breaths. Good. Release the arm and come back to center. Keep this formation in your legs. Just walk your fingers forward, forward, forward till you feel the back of your left leg, maybe a little right hip. Some people feel mid back. So just nice and easy, bringing that chest forward. Good. And breathe. Come up. Good. We'll take the legs and just give them a little bit of a shake here. We'll do that on the other side. So now I'm extending my right leg. My left knee is bent. Taking the left hand right behind the head, and the right hand walks away, walks away, walks away. Good. And now lifting the chest. And this is a side where I had 19 lymph nodes out, so it feels completely different from the other side. So I can't go as far on this side today, but just until we feel the stretch and breathe. Right, so slowly come to center. Release the hand, give it a little shake. Keep the legs the same, just walk yourself forward, fingers forward until you feel that nice stretch in the inner thigh, maybe the back of the leg. There we go. Wonderful, and walk it back in. Give the legs a little bit of a shake again. And then we'll do seated windshield wipers. So scooch forward so you're comfortable. Hands go back and just rock the legs side to side. There you go. Good work, everyone. We're going to transition and finish the rest of the class on our backs. Keep your strap close by. If you'd like any extra blankets or pillows or something to cover your eyes later, now's a good time to grab it. And we'll meet whenever you're ready. We'll meet on our backs with the knees into the chest. Just moving everything close so we don't have to get up again. And once those knees are into the chest, just roll your knees in one direction a few times. And then go the opposite way. Perfect. And now let your feet come down, feet nice and flat. We'll move into our core work, which is pelvic tilts. And I always say the same thing. Pretend like you have $1,000 bill and you're sliding it under your sacrum and you don't want anyone to get it. Okay, so we'll take the hands. I like to take the hands to the hips just to feel that movement of the pelvis. Now glue your back down so that you're crushing that $1,000 bill. You feel that contraction in your abdominals, and then relax so that arch is there. We'll exhale, press, and inhale, relax. So we'll do this about 10 times on our own. You don't need to count. I'll count for you. Just focusing on tilting, tucking, and untucking that pelvis. This is really good for that lower back area. Really helps to keep everything nice and balanced through the core. Five more. Good. And just relax your arms now, taking the feet a little wider, and we can rock the legs side to side. Wonderful. So you're welcome to use a strap for the next one or your towel. We'll take the prop underneath the bottom of the right foot. And I like to hold the end so that the shoulders stay relaxed. Your left leg, you can have the knee bent, and this is the least amount of pressure on the low back and the least stretch for that scar area. As we progress over time, that leg can start to come a little straighter and a little straighter. I'll do this today, just a small bend, and that way we can really focus on this right leg and just bring the leg towards you and away a few times. So this is a gentle stretch for the hamstring. Great. And now we'll take the right leg out to the right. So keep your left hand on your left hip and just take it out to the right as much as you'd like to. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Very good. And breathe here. Wonderful. Bring that right leg through center. Switch hands. So the strap is in your left hand. And then keep your right glute down. Just move the right leg a little to the left. And you'll get this nice stretchy sensation in the outer right hip. You can breathe there. Inhale to center. And then just bend that knee. Give your arms a break, windshield wiper legs, and feel the difference on the right side and the left side for a moment. Excellent. We'll do the other side. So the strap goes on the bottom of the left foot. Again, just find out where your right foot wants to be. Maybe it's extended more, maybe the knee is more bent. And we'll start just by bringing that left leg in and letting it relax. Do that a few times. Good. And now the strap goes into the left hand. Right hand stays on right hip. And we move the left leg out to the left. Feel the inner thigh, that hamstring. Perfect. Good. Now gently lift that left leg. Switch hands. Keeping your left glute down, move that left leg towards the right. We're feeling the outer leg stretch, maybe the outer glute, maybe the outside of the thigh. Breathe. Nice. Slowly come back to center. And then we'll release. Take that strap down. We're done with the strap today. You just put it aside and windshield wiper those legs side to side. Wonderful. Now take your feet a little wider and let your knees fall in. We're just going to rest the legs here, reaching both arms straight up to the sky. Right arm goes over left, like we're giving ourselves a big hug. So the elbows are over one another, and now roll the elbows in one direction. There you go. And the other direction. A little upper back massage. Wonderful. Now open the arms again. Breathe in and breathe out, left arm over right. And circling one way and the other. I'm still getting those little zips and zaps when I move. It's amazing how different it feels on either side. There you go. Good. Breathe in, open. And exhale, just take your hands down so you're comfortable. We're moving the head side to side, so ear down, and then breathe in and ear down to the other side. Breathe out. Nice. Coming back to center, we'll do some gentle opening for that front body. So the feet go hip distance apart. Soles of the feet down. Tuck your shoulders a little. I call these robot arms. Tuck the shoulders a little and plant your hands down by your sides. And now just as much as you want to, we're going to lift those hips. Lift the chest and the belly and tuck those shoulders and breathe. We're stretching the quadriceps, the belly a little bit, the chest, and we're strengthening the back of the body. 3 more breaths. Good. Now tuck your pelvis and come down slowly. Take your time. Feet come a little wider, and then we'll rock the knees side to side. We'll find our maybe pillow or blanket, anything, an extra mat. Most of us are at home, so there's couch pillows around. And then we'll just take that between the thighs. We're thinking about when we sleep at night, maybe with the pillow between the thighs. Lift your hips up, bring them to the right and set them back down. And then bring the knees to the left, and that will give us a nice twist. Give yourself more cushioning if it feels more comfortable for your back. And just let your shoulders relax. We'll breathe here. Wonderful. We'll take our time, no rush. Bring those knees back to the center. Give yourself a moment. And we'll switch sides. Lift the hips a little to the left and set them down. And bring those knees to the right. Relaxing the shoulders. Just enjoy. And everyone coming back to center. Draw both those knees back into the chest. And now roll the ankles around. Spread your toes. If you're on any of those AI drugs, you know, the ones that suck all the estrogen, the joints get really tight. So you might hear that crickle crackle. And we always like to keep those feet moving around, those toes. So give it a few more rolls here. Good. And then we'll come into our relaxation. You're welcome to put a little blanket a little bit under your head. You don't want too much there. You want to feel nice and relaxed. And then if you do want to stretch your legs out, you can put another blanket or some pillows under your knees. Or you can take your legs straight, or you can just do that simple knees together, feet wide, whatever feels good on your back. You can cover your body, cover your eyes. Let your arms and your legs be heavy. Let your feet flop open. We'll do a little deep breathing and then relax. So let's imagine that our belly is a nice balloon. We're going to fill it with air. So breathing in, let all the air out. Again, deep breath in, fill that balloon. Exhale all the air out. One more time. And then just breathing naturally, let yourself rest for a few moments. If you're at home and you'd like to stay here and rest, please do that. If you're ready to move on with your evening, just start to deepen your breathing. Lightly move your hands and your feet. Bend the knees. Knees come towards your chest and just finding your favorite side, rolling to the side for a moment. Pressing that top hand in, coming to a comfortable seat, keeping your eyes closed if you're comfortable with that. And sit up a little taller, breathe a little deeper. We'll take both hands onto our very own heart. And let's all think of something that we're grateful for. It can be anything, big or small. And thanks everyone for joining me today. Namaste. And my name is Jen. If you have any questions, I'm going to stop the recording. And you're welcome to unmute. There we go. Or write in the